After a long night of partying, Senor Benedick, frat president, sets up for today's darty.
A few moments later.
I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool when he dedicates his behaviors to love, will, after he hath laughed at such shallow follies, come the argument of his own scorn by failing in love. Such a man is Claudio. I have known when there was no music with him but the drum and the fife, and now he wants to hear the tabor and the pipe. I have known when he would have walked 10 miles afoot to see a good armor. And now will he lie 10 nights awake, carving the fashion of a new doublet. His words are a very fantastical banquet, just so many strange dishes. May I be so converted and see with these eyes? I cannot tell. I think not. I will not be sworn, but love may transform me into an oyster. I'll take my oath on it. Until you make me an oyster, I will never be such a fool. One woman may be wise, but I am well. And another woman may be fair, and I am well. Another woman might be virtuous, but I am well. Until one woman has all of these graces, no woman can come in my grace. Rich, or that's for certain. Wise, or I'll none. Virtuous, or I'll never cheapen her. Fair, or I'll never look on her. Mild, or come not near me. Noble, or not I for an angel. Of good discourse, an excellent musician. And her hair, be it of whatever color please God. Ah, the prince that wants your love. I shall hide in the arbor.
See you where hath Benedick hid himself?
Aye, my lord, very well.
Come hither, Leonato. Was it what you told me today of Beatrice? Your niece was in love with Senor Benedick?
Aye, stock on, the fowl sits. I did never think that a lady would have loved any man.
No! Nor I either. But most wonderful that she should so dote on Senor Benedick, whom she hath in all outward behaviors seemed to have ever to abhor.
Is it possible? Sit the wind in that corner?
By my troth, my lord, I cannot tell what to think of it, but that she loves him with an enraged affection. It is past the infinite of thought.
Maybe she doth but counterfeit.
Faith, like enough.
Oh God, counterfeit. There was never counterfeit of passion came so near the life of passion as she discovers it.
Why? What effects of passion shows she?
What effects, my lord? She will sit you. You heard my daughter tell you how.
She did, indeed.
How? How, pray you, tell me. You amaze me. I would have thought her spirit invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it had, my lord, especially against Benedick!
Has she made her affection known to Benedick?
No. And swears she never will. That's her torment.
'Tis true indeed, so your daughter says. Shall I, says she, that so often countered him with scorn to write him that I love him?
This says she now, when she is beginning to write to him. For she'll be up 20 times a night, and there she will sit in her smock till she have writ a sheet of paper. My daughter tells us all.
Now you talk of sheeted paper. Remember that petty jest your daughter told us of?
Oh, when she had read it and was reading it over, and she found Benedick and Beatrice between the sheet.
That's...
Oh, she tore that letter into 1,000 halfpence, railed at herself that she should be so immodest to write to one that she knew would flout her. I measure him, says she, by my own spirit, for I should flout him. If he writ to me, yea, though I love him, I should.
Then down upon her knees she falls, begging, weeping. She beats her heart, tears her hair, praying, cursing, saying, "Oh, sweet Benedick, God, give me patience!"
It were good that Benedick knew of it by some other, if she will not discover it.
To what end? He would make but a sport of it and torment the poor lady you were. Worse.
And he should. It were an alms to hang him. She's an excellent sweet lady, and, out of all suspicion, she is virtuous.
And she's exceedingly wise.
And all things, and everything but loving Benedick. Ugh. I would she had bestowed this dotage on me. I would have daffed in all other respects, and made her have myself, I pray you. Tell Benedick of it, and hear what I will say.
Were it good, thank you?
Surely she will die, for she says she will die if he love her not, and she will die ere she make her love known, and she will die if he woo her rather than she will bate one breath of her custom crossness.
She doth well. If she would make tender of her love, 'tis very possible he'll scorn it. For the man, as you know, hath a contemptible spirit.
He's a very proper man.
He hath indeed a good outward happiness.
Before God, and in my mind, very wise.
He doth indeed show some spark that are like wits.
And I think it would be valiant.
As Hector, I assure you. And in the managing of quarrels, you may say he is wise. For either he avoids them with the most great discretion, or undertakes them with a most Christian-like fear.
If you do fear God, then necessarily must keep peace. If you break the peace, he ought to enter into a quarrel with fear and trembling.
And so he will do, for the man doth fear God. Shall we go seek Benedick and tell him of her love?
Never tell him, my lord, be wear out with good counsel.
Nay, that's impossible. She may wear her heart out first.
Well, we'll hear further of it by your daughter. Let it cool a while. I love Benedict well, and I could wish he would modestly examine himself to see how so unworthy he is of a good woman.
My lord, will you walk? Dinner is ready!
If you do not dote upon her, upon this, I will never trust my expectation.
Let there be the same net spread to her, for that must your daughter and her gentlewoman carry. Let us send her in to call for dinner.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly boring. They have the truth of this from Hero. They seem to pity the lady. It seems their affections have been full bent. Love me? Why, there must be requited. Hear how I am censured. They say I will bear myself proudly if I perceive the love come from her. They say, too, that she would rather die than show any sign of affection. I did never think to marry. I must not seem proud. Happy are they that can hear their detractions and put them to mending. They say the lady is fair. 'Tis true, I can bear them witness, and virtuous 'tis so, and wise. And for loving me, by my troth, it is no addition to her wit, nor no great argument of her folly, for I will be horribly in love with her. I may chance have some odd quirks and remnants of wit before me, because I have railed so long against marriage. But doth not the appetite alter? A man loves the meat in his youth, he cannot endure in his age. Quips and sentences and paper bullets from the brain awe a man from the career of his humor. No! The world must be peopled. When I said I would die a bachelor, I did not think that I would live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice! By this day, she's a fair lady! I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my... Against my will, I'm sent to bid you come into dinner.
Fair Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
I took no more pains for those thanks than you take pains in thanking me. If it had been painful, I would not have come.
So, you take pleasure in the message then?
Yea, just so much as you may take upon a knife's point and choke a daw withal. You have no stomach, senor. Very well.
Ha! Against my will, I'm sent to bid you to come to dinner. There's a double meaning in that. I took no more pains to thank you than it takes for pains to thank me. That's as much as to say, it's as easy to take pains for you than it is to take thanks. If I do not take pity of her, then I am a villain. If I do not love her, then I'm a... Someone took on my tongue. Oh, I'll go get her picture.